today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Kobo Promotions tab. I know this is kind of a niche topic. Not everyone's published and not everyone has chosen to publish wide. But I recently did one of the promotions and I figured it's a helpful topic for those of you thinking about it. Now, if you go into your Kobo Writing Life author dashboard, I have two screens, so it's over here. Up top where it says dashboard, ebooks, help, not everyone has a promotions tab. So the way that you get the promotions tab is you just email their support. I'll put the email somewhere on the screen here, but it's easily accessible on their website, so don't worry about writing it down if you just want to watch. So I did that a little while ago. Honestly, Kobo is really kind of quick with their help staff support system. So I had a promotions tab within a week or two. So then I went in and I did, the promotion that I did was for December. I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was a Kobo Plus genre promotion. And it cost, I believe, 10% of my royalties for the time period that it ran. So there was no actual upfront cost. Now, to be completely transparent with you, my sales on Kobo have not been great. I mean, my sales anywhere have not been great, but my sales on Kobo, book one, what are you going to do? My sales on Kobo, let me see if I can pull up the actual lifetime sales. My sales on Kobo have been, how many? I've sold 7 books total. And most of those were within the first couple months of publishing. In fact, I'm pretty sure that all of the other ones were in May. Oh no, there were a couple. There's one in August. Maybe 2 in August. Anyway, during the promotional period, I sold 2 copies. Now, I do truly believe that these 2 copies would not have been sold without the promotion. So, yay, extra sales. However, that's not as much as I was hoping for. Because they made it sounded like it was, a big deal, the kind of thing that there's not that many people in the spot and maybe it'll take off. I did hang my hopes a little too high. And I will actually show you my promo tab. I'll start a new section so that you guys can see it. What's currently going on. But I will say I would proceed with caution on the promos personally. I don't intend to spend, the $50 or $40 for some of these that are up right now. But if you have a book that's already got momentum, I could see it being really useful. It's just something to watch out for your ROI, your return on investment. You don't want to be pouring money into your book that you're not seeing results from. Anyway, I will start up my second chunk of this video. Okay, so this is my promotions tab, and I will click on the Best of the Year BOGO. Dates and costs. This is kind of the information that was available to me. So it ran for a month. The cost was a 10% reduction of royalty rates. And then they had a submission deadline and all these eligibility rules. I think that was the main thing I was concerned about when I was setting it up. Now, my book was priced at $3.99. This was my ebook. So, yeah, so this is what was going on. These were my prices for the duration of the sale, and I mean, that's still my price. But let's look at what is actually in the current promotions tab. So they have currently going on, and I haven't had the tab for long, but I will say I have not seen more than this at a time. So it may be that I'm not checking often enough, or it may be that there tends to only be a few promotions at a time. So I just want to scroll through these fairly quickly just to give you an idea of what kind of things they have. This one is a free promotion based on diverse stories, and this is a free page open to all genres, and it doesn't cost anything, but your books have to be free. They will always give like a price point, so not all promotions are open to all books. And then we have a Kobo Plus list feature. This one I personally find enticing, but it does have a $50 cost, so proceed with caution. This is all genres, but your book has to be in Kobo Plus, and titles must normally cost at least 99 cents. So they do not want free books for this one. So just by seeing the two of them, you can see that a book that's eligible for one won't be eligible for the other. Then we have the editor's picks. This is another paid promotion, and here we have limited genres, not all genres, the price point, and then what they want you to use the comment box for. So that's all helpful information. We have a Black History Month. This one is, again, like a seasonal thing, just like they had a holiday one in December. But this one is only open to Black authors, and it's free, and they just submit their books to this. And then we have a free page. Free page does not mean it's free to the author. This is a $40 promotion. The book has to be free. So that's one thing that they have. Then they have a first in series list, and this is for free books again. So if your book is free and you're willing to pay $10, you can be featured for 1 week on the first in series free page. So this is a way that readers can discover new series that they know the first book is free. So it helps readers who aren't quite willing to take a chance on a new author get their hands on your book, and then maybe if they like that, they'll buy the sequels. And then we have one that is only for romance, and they want this one's free, and they have like certain things, and you have to be in a different category. You can submit up to 5 titles. That is unusual, but they won't necessarily include them all and when they close. So again, this is another like seasonal thing. I think the Kobo box set feature has been on here since I joined the promo tab. So if you have a box set or a bundle, and it looks like it's all, this one is in Kobo Plus, but it looks to be all genres. And again, they give you a price point. And then they have this like long weekend sale, and this is one of the ones that is based on your royalties. So it costs 10% of royalties. You have to price drop during the promotion. And you can submit 1 title. And then I do just want to show you what it's like to try and submit a book. So we will go to the one I said I was actually interested in, Kobo list feature. Let's click get started. I'm not actually going to submit because I don't want to pay $50, but it takes you to this page just like with the feature that I had already completed. So it gives you lots of information. If you have multiple books here, they'll all show up in this section, and you have to click the one that you're trying to submit, additional comments, which promo period you're interested in. So submitting is actually very simple. That's pretty much everything about the promo tab. I have found that Kobo Writing Life is a really straightforward website to use. I didn't feel like I had to learn anything. So yeah, just don't stress about Kobo. Do try to get access to their promo tab, even if maybe it only sells 2 books, but it sells something. And I mean, I'm sure for some authors it helps them take off. I actually have no doubt about that. Thanks for watching this far, and I hope to see you next time. If you have any questions about Kobo's My Writing Life website or anything else related to publishing wide or to like Kobo's programs, you can ask them in the comments below. If I don't know, I'll just tell you I don't know. I won't just make something up. Yeah, but I'll see you next time.